Morning, Wednesday. I said yesterday it was Monday, it wasn't, it was Tuesday. That's what happens when you work the weekends, you see. You kind of, every day becomes the same, so it does indeed. I got finished 7 last night, got out the yard. Caught in 6:30 this morning. Lads were there loading, unloading. I went in because I thought it was just going to be one, but both of them were there. They'd already took all the gear off I brought back, and when I unloaded, so just checked the weights and then happy with the balance of the load. I bang on them too, so happy days. And off to Shields, man. South Shields by the sea. We've got a North Shields and we've got a South Shields. Actually, it used to be called Shield without the D and the S. The North Shield and the South Shield. And it was North Shield was another word for fish storage. They used to provide the monks at Tynemouth with fish, and it just built up from there. And South Shields done the same thing. So there you go. This 189's a ball ache, like, I must admit. It's going to be going on for absolutely ages. Nowhere near as bad as what's going on over at the Tesco roundabout. Welcome to our world, south side of the Tyne. That's what we had with the Silverlink. You're getting the same. Cutting in. All right. Wonder what's in the box. No one's letting the guy in behind us for the Volvo. Oh, they are now. So I've got just under 7 ton on the back. Had a little bit of room to play with there. Once I've got rid of this in South Shields, I'm away over to Durham. I'm going to grab a load of long tubes along there and then get them back down to South Shields again. And then back to Durham to completely clear that site of all the gear. Back to the yard, and that should be my day, really, like. Not going to be a ball ache like yesterday's 12, but 10.5 after 8 hours. You just keep thinking of that, like when you're just ploughing on. I didn't want to leave until that one was nigh on finished in Stockton. There was a lot of work still to do yesterday, and there was only one on it, and so I just stayed and helped get the boards in and things like that. It's nice to see it finished, you know. I'm not sure how my battery life is because I ran this quite a bit yesterday, this camera, and I just want to see right, how many red light jumpers I saw this morning, because yesterday I didn't have the camera on in the morning. Oh my god, one after another. One, we've gone to green and he just came out of nowhere. Absolute idiot. Now if I was on my bike, I'd have been over in a nanosecond. Mental. I could have easily been hit. Anyone on a bike, anyone in a car that just wanted, as soon as that's amber green, they're gone. They'd have hit him yesterday, that's for sure. He'd have hit them. The correct lanes for the 189. I see him there. If he just, obviously he's a speed demon, his number plate, you can barely read it. As soon as I hit green, he'd have been away. If this stays on red, he's probably going to get in front of that black car. It's not. So he's away through. Be red by the time I get there though. So I'm going north, 19. Can't believe it's still on green. I was just prepping myself. Not a single red light jumper. Good. Here we are on South Shields. South Shields, man. Right, that's another massive load just dropped off at that site there. Back to Durham. Pick a load up to take back to the yard, get that offloaded, and then away. All go. Street that I've just passed on the right is called King Street, and when I was at sea, when I was 16, my first trip at sea, it was a shipping agency and it was at the bottom of that street just there, about a minute, not even a minute walk. It's called Marine Manning, and I used to go and pick my wages up from them. Tell a lie, it wasn't my first trip, it was when I was on the dive supports. That's what it was, because I went agency first. Get it fourth here. Take as much of this as I can. And then stop coming round straight away. Lovely job. Right hand lane. clunking gears when I'm dropping it back down to the lower gears. There's Port of Tyne on the right. Thoroughly enjoyed my time with them. Really enjoyed it. Just unfortunately wasn't consistent enough. Too short of days as well, 9 hours and that, you know, lovely, but when you've only got 2 or 3 shifts a week off them, ain't good for anybody that, like, who's trying to make a bit of money. But I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend Port of Tyne to any driver with a bit of experience and the knowledge of container work. Slider skellies, multi-locks, there's a little bit of curtain side work. I know they laid a load of guys off, which is really sad. I've heard mixed reasons for that, but I don't get into politics of other people. Worth keeping an eye out on the website to see if there's any vacancies coming up. I have heard a rumour that they are going to be extending for container work in the near future. It won't throw me back because what I'm getting now, I'm happy, more than happy. This is the road from Macomland to Durham. On the inside of us, because I'll try. And we're off. And this is the start of the year one for me, from the 690. I come off in the 177 Gorham. There you have it. 690. Check. On the 177 coming out of Durham. I'm fully loaded in the back there. I've had to leave about a ton. We can pick that up, like we've got to pick up as well, like anyone can just get into it and use it. It can hold 3 ton, I think it is. So we can get the rest of their stuff for that. I'm not sure this will help anybody, but if you've got a K fuel card, this jet on the left here does it. Just a few hundred yards down the road is Durham Services. There's a load of work going on there. It's just a pain in the arse going into Durham Services at the minute. Roadworks everywhere. You'll see a bit of it here, but anyone short, you can just nip along here. There's no toilet, so meow. Just handy to know where the key fuels are, because it's not that they're few and far between. They're just, some of them aren't easy to find, and they're not truck accessible either. You know, you can download the app for key fuels, it's okay, and I've actually phoned up key fuels when I was in an absolutely desperate state when I was driving for the first company I worked for, and they literally went like, "Where are you?" and blah blah blah, and talked us into one, which was really good. So you've got good support with key fuels as well, but I think the app could be better. It should just, like, you go into it anyway, like if anyone can download it, even if you don't have a key fuel card, it's free to download. You'll see what I mean. You can put in for trucks in the area where you're at and things like that. A little bit more user friendly would be good. Now you want to put your foot down, sunshine, because I'm coming. Make me slow down on the hill. That wasn't a wave, that was him just checking his mirror. People like that don't tend to wave very much. So this is Durham Services, just straight ahead there. There's loads of work going on here. Huge, like it's not retail, but it's got brand new houses everywhere. I actually came down here with Port of Tyne and had a right job finding the place I had to go to, and it was purely because they built a load of houses in the front. G, Glasgow. G, or is he asking for gin? He was better off staying at the services canton there. Don't quite get why he's not gone to the services. Go, go, go. going to get into bother walking along here. I remember I hitchhiked in Scotland once to get home. I paid off a rig and it was really late. And ex-girlfriend problems. She was kicking off because I wasn't going to make it home because I'd last train and all that jazz. And I went, I'll get home. So I thought I'd thumb it. Jesus. I must have walked about 40 miles. Wasn't great. In the end, she picked us up at Edinburgh. I got as far as Edinburgh many moons ago. Another time. Go on in, you come, son.